In light of ongoing concerns about Russia's posture in Eastern Europe, a critical yet underappreciated vulnerability has come to the forefront of European defense considerations: the readiness of civilian infrastructure to support swift military operations. Roads that cannot bear heavy armor, fragile bridges, constricted tunnels, and bureaucratic slowdowns all pose serious barriers to rapid troop and equipment deployment during a crisis. Apostolos Tzitzikostas, the European Commissioner for Transport, emphasized this issue in a recent Financial Times interview, asserting that the European Union must fundamentally overhaul its land transport systems to respond effectively to any aggression. Currently, relocating troops and heavy machinery from Western Europe to the eastern frontiers can take an unacceptably long time, stretching into weeks or even months. Such delays are strategically intolerable in the face of potential Russian military action. With Russia bolstering forces near Finland in ways reminiscent of the lead-up to its 2022 invasion of Ukraine, Europe faces an urgent need to project forces rapidly, decisively, and in a unified manner, capabilities the current infrastructure simply cannot sustain. Beyond physical challenges, administrative hurdles further complicate military movement. Diverse and slow transit approvals, lingering border checks despite Schengen agreements, and a lack of standardized digital processing systems all erode operational speed. While these issues have long been known, they have often been overshadowed by other priorities, until now. The combination of shifting geopolitical realities, NATO's expansion to include Finland, and rising tensions along Europe's eastern flank has brought logistics and infrastructure to the heart of defense strategy. This problem is not new. Back in 2017, exercises like the Strong Europe Tank Challenge exposed the difficulty of transporting heavy armored vehicles such as Leopard 2 tanks across Europe's road network. Since then, the challenge has expanded to include all forms of heavy military equipment, from artillery to logistical vehicles. To address this, the European Commission is preparing a substantial investment plan totaling €17 billion, aimed at upgrading more than 500 key locations on military mobility corridors, especially those connecting Poland, the Baltic nations, and Romania. The strategy focuses on enhancing the load capacity of infrastructure and aligning it with NATO standards. This includes reinforcing bridges, standardizing tunnel sizes, improving roadways, and integrating military requirements into major civilian infrastructure projects, like the Trans-European TEN-T network. The goal is clear: every road and railway segment should be ready for quick conversion to military use without structural or technical hindrances. Administrative reform is equally critical. Plans call for a unified digital platform to streamline military transit approvals, along with interoperable logistics systems and live tracking capabilities, aimed at eradicating delays caused by bureaucracy. Frequent, large-scale exercises testing these logistics chains will also bolster resilience and preparedness. Ultimately, military mobility is no longer just a question of transport, it is a foundational measure of Europe's strategic strength. Without infrastructure that is durable, flexible, and seamlessly coordinated across borders, Europe risks remaining vulnerable. In today's volatile security climate, turning this glaring weakness into a strategic advantage is vital. For the European Union, effective defense must now begin on the roads and rails that connect the continent.